An Irish folk worship band made a stop at HLGU, and a huge mural is being painted on the walls of City Hall. Hello everyone, I'm Cami Fiedler. We will get to those stories in just a minute, but first, students, faculty, and staff at Hannibal LaGrange University packed the L.A. Foster Student Center recently for the Mormon installation ceremony of HLGU business professor Scott Hall. After receiving a grant from the Mormon Foundation in the amount of $339,000, HLGU announced Mr. Hall as the new Mormon professor. During the ceremony, guests heard from Dr. Ann Rathbone Bradley, who is the academic director for the Fund for American Studies. Mr. Hall says that combining faith into business classes is an important benefit for HLGU students.
The importance of the integration of faith and business, really I think it's critical because who we are as people, where we derive our identity, who we think we are, drives us toward, in our decision making, in our behavior, and our attitudes toward others.
The grant will be used to expand HLGU's academic and civic engagement on the importance of free market principles in business and society. In other news, Ren Collective, an Irish folk worship band, came to campus recently as part of their 2019 Revival Anthem Tour. The concert was held in the Maybe Sports Complex. HLGU students, faculty, and traveling Ren Collective fans were in attendance. HLGU student Zaru Fitzum says it was an amazing experience for all involved.
I think it's awesome. The fact that not only are they coming to play their songs and just give us a concert experience, they're still doing the tour is really encouraging because they're coming to Hannibal, a place that's way out of the way of everything.
Ren Collective was finishing up their tour with their Hannibal, Missouri stop. Before coming to the U.S. tour, the band had performed in both the U.K. and Canada. To learn more about Ren Collective, you can visit their website at www.rencollective.com. Last week, HLGU college students weren't the only students on campus. Hannibal LaGrange University hosted a two-day STEM camp for 2nd through 5th graders. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, and this year's theme was erosion. The camp was organized by HLGU's Education Department and taught by HLGU education students. Senior Jacqueline Solomon says she enjoyed teaching and seeing her students take a hands-on approach to learning.
I love teaching just because you get to see the light bulb moments where the kid finally gets it and they've been struggling and they finally understand a concept or just a material that's been giving them a hard time. And then today has just been really great, just seeing the kids and being excited about science, and it's just been a really good day to have them on campus.
Salmon says that HLGU students prepared for STEM camp by creating their own lesson plans and attention getters, also known as callbacks. In addition to erosion, participants also learned about maps. Speaking of visitors on campus, Hannibal LaGrange University welcomed high school students recently during the first Experience Day of the semester. Experience Days at HLGU give prospective students and their families a chance to experience life on campus. HLGU student ambassador Shira Force says Experience Days are a great opportunity to get to know HLGU.
Experience Day allows those students to see what life on the campus is like. It allows us to express who we are as a university and also what they would be seeing and living as they come here.
Visitors on Experience Day attended breakout sessions for a variety of campus opportunities such as student life, missions, and athletics. Students also had the chance to meet with professors in their degree of interest. In addition, student ambassadors led campus tours and lunch was provided. HLGU art majors hosted a fine arts day on campus for area art students. Students from several area high schools attended the event. The day included several hands-on art sessions, including macrame, painting, and digital photography. HLGU Art Students Day, the event gives high school students a chance to see what classes for an art degree looks like.
It just gives the students a hands-on experience to what our art department offers and what does an art degree look like.
At the end of the day, a painting competition was held. This was the first year for the event. Turning now to community news, you may have noticed a really large piece of art being painted on the walls of City Hall in downtown Hannibal. The mural will depict several characters important to the history of Hannibal. With more on that story, here's Alex Bradley.
You may know Hannibal, Missouri for its tall lighthouse, historic architecture, or the iconic Mississippi River. This small town, though, is best known for its famous author, Mark Twain. And soon, some of those characters from Twain's books will be a part of another landmark.
This is one of my tallest. This is 46, 48 feet to the top.
a very large mural painted right here on the walls of Hannibal's City Hall. Muralist Ray Harvey has been showcasing his artistic skills for as long as he can remember.
I do sculpture, I do extreme pumpkin carving, I do faux finishes, I upcycle furniture.
But he is most known here in Hannibal as an artist who paints murals. He has painted over 500 murals. 4 of them are right here in Hannibal. And now he's adding a 5th.
And Mayor Hart called me and he said, told me the story of knocking down this building, leaving this exposed wall, and it's very ugly. He said, I love your work, but do you think there's anything you can do with this wall? It's our bicentennial year, so we really want to do it this year. But he said, we don't have any money. So what do you think about that? And I said, well, not much, but I do have an idea.
And so Harvey started a campaign on Kickstarter to raise the $15,000 for the mural. And much to Harvey's surprise, Hannibal residents raised over $15,000 in just 22 days.
I get started and it's like, hey, that's pretty good. And I get people going by, waving and honking and yelling.
Harvey has been painting the mural almost every day for the past few weeks.
Kind of look like a homeless painter, and I get out here and I slap paint everywhere.
The mural depicts Hannibal figures like Mark Twain, Molly Brown, Jim, and even Huckleberry Finn, who is depicted by Harvey's grandson, Xavier.
I'm just hoping, down the road, further down the road, when I'm not here, he will be coming back here. He'll see this and he'll see his boyhood likeness on the wall.
Harvey says, when all is said and done, the mural is a gift from him to the people of Hannibal.
I like the fact that the art goes to the people instead of the other way around. They don't have to go to a museum to see this thing. They can just walk down the street with a bag in their hand or just walking their dog, and they can look up there and see that and smile. And that's pretty cool. That's enough reason to do it.
A copy of the mural, including a letter to Harvey's grandson, was added to the Hannibal time capsule, set to be opened in the year 2069. Progress on the mural has stopped for the winter, but will resume in the spring. Reporting in Hannibal, I'm Alex Bradley.
For more information on the artwork of Ray Harvey, you can visit his website at rayharveyart.com, or you can follow him on Facebook. Now it's time to send it over to Hunter Haynes with a look at what's happening in sports.
Thanks, Cammie. There's a lot going on in sports this fall. The men's and women's cross-country teams continued their success even in the midst of sloppy weather conditions. On Saturday, October 26th, both men's and women's teams competed in the NAIA Great Lakes Challenge in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The men's team had a terrific outing, finishing second overall out of 20 teams. Assistant cross-country coach Michael Casebolt says the team's hard-working culture has been vital to their success this season.
We have a culture that is just says, hey, we're here to work hard and we are going to do this together. And so having not just one person that's working hard, but multiple, it really creates that culture. It really pushes for everybody to say, okay, let's get these miles in today. Let's work hard. Let's use each other in the workouts. We have some pretty mentally tough kids.
On the girls' side of things, the ladies faced many top-ranked NAIA teams and had great success. The women's knocked off number 16 Huntington and number 25 Tennessee Wesleyan. The women's team is now tied for number 31 spot in NAIA. Coach Casebolt says the women's team is blessed with many leaders.
And on the girls' side, we got Shelby, Sierra, Lauren, and even some freshman girls getting in there, Sarah Lacey. They're all really starting to take that on their own, be confident in their running, really get out there and say, this is what I do, I'm going to do it well. And that type of mentality, especially in cross country, is so important, to be tough, to be ready to go.
Both men and women will be in Elsa, Illinois on November 8th, competing in the AMC Cross Country Championships. Now moving on to basketball. Coming off of a hot season, Hamilton Grange men's basketball looks to keep it going with some new faces on the court this year. Last season, the Trojans took a 4th place finish at the NCCAA National Tournament. Men's head coach Jason Durst says he hopes the addition of a few experienced players will make an impact on the court this season.
Trey Jefferson, he's tall, athletic, and so we're going to rely on him around the basket a lot defensively and rebounding, and offensively, being a presence in the paint. And then also Eric Easter, he's a really athletic, skilled guy. So he's kind of a Swiss Army knife for us, so we're hoping he can do a little bit of everything. And then Wyatt Ward is also a newcomer. We're expecting him to kind of be a combo guard, handle the ball for us, and also play off the ball a little bit.
The men's and women's basketball team have their first home game on Thursday, November 7th, with the girls playing at 5:30 and the men following after. Be sure to come out and cheer on your Trojans. That's what's happening here in sports. Cammie, back to you.
That does it for this edition of your HLGU News Update. I'm Cammie Fiedler. Thanks for watching, everyone.